1. Shape. S-H-A-P-E. S-H-A-P-E. Shape. Habitat. H-A-B-I-T-A-T. H-A-B-I-T-A-T. Habitat. Pollinate. P-O-L-L-I-N-A-T-E. P-O-L-L-I-N-A-T-E. Pollinate. Mouthpart. M-O-U-T-H-P-A-R-T. M-O-U-T-H-P-A-R-T. Mouthpart. Mess. M-E-S-S. M-E-S-S. Mess. Harm. H-A-R-M. H-A-R-M. Harm. Benefit. B-E-N-E-F-I-T. B-E-N-E-F-I-T. Benefit. Balance. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. Balance. Have a role. Have a role. Food web. Food web. Feed on. Feed on. Breakdown. Breakdown. Exhausted. E-X-H-A-U-S-T-E-D. E-X-H-A-U-S-T-E-D. Exhausted. Buzz. B-U-Z-Z. B-U-Z-Z. Buzz. Bite. B-I-T-E. B-I-T-E. Bite. Itch. I-T-C-H. I-T-C-H. Itch. Scratch. S-C-R-A-T-C-H. S-C-R-A-T-C-H. Scratch. Have trouble, in, plus. Have trouble, in, plus. End up. End up. Stay up. Stay up. Get rid of. Get rid of. Mosquito net. Mosquito net. Promote. P-R-O-M-O-T-E. P-R-O-M-O-T-E. Promote. Feature. F-E-A-T-U-R-E. F-E-A-T-U-R-E. Feature. Persuade. P-E-R-S-U-A-D-E. P-E-R-S-U-A-D-E. Persuade. Nectar. N-E-C-T-A-R. N-E-C-T-A-R. Nectar. Sugary. S-U-G-A-R-Y. S-U-G-A-R-Y. Sugary. Liquid. L-I-Q-U-I-D. L-I-Q-U-I-D. Liquid. Certain. C-E-R-T-A-I-N. C-E-R-T-A-I-N. Certain. 4-1. 4-1. On the move. On the move. Give a talk. Give a talk. Female. F-E-M-A-L-E. F-E-M-A-L-E. Female. Attract. A-T-T-R-A-C-T. A-T-T-R-A-C-T. Attract. Specific. S-P-E-C-I-F-I-C. S-P-E-C-I-F-I-C. Specific. Bump. B-U-M-P. B-U-M-P. Bump. Detect. D-E-T-E-C-T. D-E-T-E-C-T. Detect. Sour. S-O-U-R. S-O-U-R. Sour. Up to. Up to. On average. On average. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Nuisance. N-U-I-S-A-N-C-E. N-U-I-S-A-N-C-E. Nuisance. Contented. C-O-N-T-E-N-T-E-D. C-O-N-T-E-N-T-E-D. Contented. Sigh. S-I-G-H. S-I-G-H. Sigh. Annoying. A-N-N-O-Y-I-N-G. A-N-N-O-Y-I-N-G. Annoying. Buzzing. B-U-Z-Z-I-N-G. B-U-Z-Z-I-N-G. Buzzing. Let out. Let out. Beat. B-E-A-T. B-E-A-T. Beat. Sneak. S-N-E-A-K. S-N-E-A-K. Sneak. Pierce. P-I-E-R-C-E. P-I-E-R-C-E. Pierce. Escape. E-S-C-A-P-E. E-S-C-A-P-E. Escape. Itchy. I-T-C-H-Y. I-T-C-H-Y. Itchy. Allergic. A-L-L-E-R-G-I-C. A-L-L-E-R-G-I-C. Allergic. Saliva. S-A-L-I-V-A. S-A-L-I-V-A. Saliva. Itch. I-T-C-H. I-T-C-H. Itch. Victim. V-I-C-T-I-M. V-I-C-T-I-M. Victim. Detect. D-E-T-E-C-T. D-E-T-E-C-T. Detect. Release. R-E-L-E-A-S-E. R-E-L-E-A-S-E. Release. Chemical. C-H-E-M-I-C-A-L. chemical, chemical. Key signal, key signal. Protein, protein, protein. Protein. Bother, bother, bother. Bother. Vertical, vertical, vertical. Vertical. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Gravity. Drain, drain, drain. Drain. Concentrated, concentrated, concentrated. Concentrated. Predator, predator, predator. Predator. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Deadly. In the first place, in the first place. Turn out, turn out. Up to, up to. Pass on, pass on. Claim, claim, claim. Claim. Empire, empire, empire. Empire. Gradual, gradual, gradual. Gradual. Span, span, span. Span. Site, cite, cite. Site. Invasion, invasion, invasion. Invasion. Corruption, corruption, corruption. Corruption. Contribute, contribute, contribute. Surround, surround, surround. Surround. Wetland, wetland, wetland. Wetland. Hence, hence, hence. Hence. Eventually, eventually. 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 Crush, crush, crush. Crush. Agent, agent, agent. Agent. Settler, settler, settler. Settler. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Struggle. Outside force, outside force. A stretch of, a stretch of. Breeding ground, breeding ground. Set sail, set sail. Crisis, crisis, crisis. Crisis. Prospect, prospect, prospect. Prospect. Ambitious, ambitious, ambitious. Ambitious. Virtually, virtually, virtually. Virtually. Encounter, encounter, encounter. Encounter. Flee, flee, flee. Flee. Working, working, working. Working. Bring down, bring down. Immune system, immune system. Ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. Ladybug. Bug, bug, bug. Bug. Lifetime, lifetime, lifetime. Lifetime. Defend, defend, defend. Defend. Earthworm, earthworm, earthworm. Earthworm. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Tunnel. Soil, soil, soil. Soil. Breathable, breathable, breathable. Breathable. Apply, apply, apply. Apply. Quite a few, quite a few. Even better, even better. Give off, give off. Organic matter, organic matter. Artificial fertilizer, Artificial fertilizer. Target. T-A-R-G-E-T. T-A-R-G-E-T. Target. Decade. D-E-C-A-D-E. D-E-C-A-D-E. Decade. 10. Conduct. C-O-N-D-U-C-T. C-O-N-D-U-C-T. Conduct. Certain. C-E-R-T-A-I-N. C-E-R-T-A-I-N. Certain. Get rid of. Get rid of. In theory. In theory. Die out. Die out. Crop. C-R-O-P. C-R-O-P. Crop. Essential. E-S-S-E-N-T-I-A-L. E-S-S-E-N-T-I-A-L. Essential. Maintain. M-A-I-N-T-A-I-N. M-A-I-N-T-A-I-N. Maintain. Supply. S-U-P-P-L-Y. S-U-P-P-L-Y. Supply. Construct. C-O-N-S-T-R-U-C-T. C-O-N-S-T-R-U-C-T. Construct. Dam. D-A-M. D-A-M. Dam. Pond. P-O-N-D. P-O-N-D. Pond. Feed on. Feed on. Come to mind. Come to mind. Unfair. U-N-F-A-I-R. U-N-F-A-I-R. Unfair. Entertainment. E-N-T-E-R-T-A-I-N-M-E-N-T. E-N-T-E-R-T-A-I-N-M-E-N-T. Entertainment. Cage. C-A-G-E. C-A-G-E. Cage. Properly. P-R-O-P-E-R-L-Y. P-R-O-P-E-R-L-Y. Properly. Be stressed out. Be stressed out. Stage. S-T-A-G-E. S-T-A-G-E. Stage. Species. S-P-E-C-I-E-S. S-P-E-C-I-E-S. Species. Approximately. A-P-P-R-O-X-I-M-A-T-E-L-Y. A-P-P-R-O-X-I-M-A-T-E-L-Y. Approximately. Glow. G-L-O-W. G-L-O-W. Glow. On hand. On hand. Long face. Long face. In relation to. In relation to. Hide. H-I-D-E. H-I-D-E. Hide. Homeless. H-O-M-E-L-E-S-S. H-O-M-E-L-E-S-S. Homeless. Tutu. Virtual. V-I-R-T-U-A-L. V-I-R-T-U-A-L. Virtual. Simulated. S-I-M-U-L-A-T-E-D. S-I-M-U-L-A-T-E-D. Simulated. Surroundings. S-U-R-R-O-U-N-D-I-N-G-S. S-U-R-R-O-U-N-D-I-N-G-S. Surroundings. Imitate. I-M-I-T-A-T-E. I-M-I-T-A-T-E. Imitate. Alien. A-L-I-E-N. A-L-I-E-N. Alien. Finalize. F-I-N-A-L-I-Z-E. F-I-N-A-L-I-Z-E. Finalize. Draft. D-R-A-F-T. D-R-A-F-T. Draft. Assistant. A-S-S-I-S-T-A-N-T. A-S-S-I-S-T-A-N-T. Assistant. Exhibition. E-X-H-I-B-I-T-I-O-N. E-X-H-I-B-I-T-I-O-N. Exhibition. Docent. D-O-C-E-N-T. D-O-C-E-N-T. Docent. Artwork. A-R-T-W-O-R-K. A-R-T-W-O-R-K. Artwork. Neat. N-E-A-T. N-E-A-T. Neat. Actual. A-C-T-U-A-L. A-C-T-U-A-L. Actual. Capture. C-A-P-T-U-R-E. C-A-P-T-U-R-E. Capture. In person. In person. Keep one's fingers crossed. C-R-O-S-S-E-D. C-R-O-S-S-E-D. Keep one's fingers crossed. Access. A-C-C-E-S-S. A-C-C-E-S-S. Access. Billion. B-I-L-L-I-O-N. B-I-L-L-I-O-N. Billion. 10. Disability. D-I-S-A-B-I-L-I-T-Y. D-I-S-A-B-I-L-I-T-Y. Disability. Fully. F-U-L-L-Y. F-U-L-L-Y. Fully. Function. F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. Function. remain. 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 Issue. 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 Tackle. 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 Braille. 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 Orient. 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 Process. 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 Vision. 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 Device. 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 Spatial. 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 Infrared. 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 Gather. 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 Bounce. 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 Convey. 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 Indicate. 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 Obstacle. 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 Navigate. 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 Depth. 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 Code. 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 Scan. 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 Corresponding. 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 Reboot. 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 Line up. Line up. Depending on. Depending on. Shut off. Shut off. Mechanical. 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 Translate. 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 Fingertip. 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 Sign language. Sign language. Come up with. Come up with. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. AI. In real time. In real time. Sleep on. Sleep on. Pay off. Pay off. Capture. 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 Enhance. 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 Algorithm. 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 Accessible. 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 Accuracy. 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 Turn into. Turn into. Delay. 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 Have in common. Have in common. Existing. 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 Go a long way. Go a long way. Platform. 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 Limit. 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 Crash. 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 Unintended. 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 Behind at the wheel. Behind at the wheel. When it comes to. When it comes to. Put at risk. Put at risk. Drone. 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 Rescue. 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 Cover. 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 Giant. 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 Release. 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 Advancement. Advancement. N C E M E N T ADVANCEMENT advancement square kilometer check over electronic 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 remotely 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 household 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 productivity 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 healthcare 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 therapy 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 individualized 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 customized 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 IoT IoT Internet of Things primary 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 function 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 wearable 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 utility 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 regular 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 tablet 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 efficiently 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 vote 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 stranger 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 relief 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 appreciate 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 2-3 rubber 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 essentially 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 suffer 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 metallic 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 realize 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 herb 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 enjoyable 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 offer 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 fascinating 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 combination 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 bitterness 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 sensation 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 preference 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 used to more than any other factor 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 contribute 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 development 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 debate 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 opposing 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 polarize A R I Z E polarize polarize cuisine C U I S I N E cuisine cuisine odd O D D O D D odd weird W E I R D W E I R D weird even though among others generally G E N E R A L L Y GENERALLY generally bitterness B I T T E R N E S S BITTERNESS bitterness biological B I O L O G I C A L BIOLOGICAL biological indicate I N D I C A T E INDICATE indicate poison P O I S O N POISON poison defense D E F E N S E DEFENSE defense mechanism M E C H A N I S M MECHANISM mechanism genetic G E N E T I C GENETIC genetic likewise L I K E W I S E LIKEWISE likewise tongue T O N G U E TONGUE tongue convey C O N V E Y CONVEY convey spectrum S P E C T R U M SPECTRUM spectrum sensation S E N S A T I O N SENSATION sensation appreciate A P P R E C I A T E APPRECIATE appreciate innocence due to paint a picture of enable E N A B L E ENABLE enable distinguish D I S T I N G U I S H DISTINGUISH distinguish gene G E N E GENE gene soapy S O A P Y SOAPY soapy destiny D E S T I N Y DESTINY destiny adaptable A D A P T A B L E ADAPTABLE adaptable tolerate T O L E R A T E TOLERATE tolerate exposure E X P O S U R E EXPOSURE exposure tolerance T O L E R A N C E TOLERANCE tolerance amount A M O U N T AMOUNT amount when it comes to build up trial T R I A L TRIAL trial significant S I G N I F I C A N T SIGNIFICANT significant especially E S P E C I A L L Y ESPECIALLY especially lasting L A S T I N G LASTING lasting hospitalize H O S P I T A L I Z E HOSPITALIZE hospitalize confine C O N F I N E CONFINE confine association A S S O C I A T I O N ASSOCIATION association very V A R Y VARY very disagreeable D I S A G R E E A B L E DISAGREABLE disagreeable distasteful D I S T A S T E F U L DISTASTEFUL distasteful ferment F E R M E N T FERMENT ferment predict P R E D I C T PREDICT predict solely S O L E L Y solely, solely, given, 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 topped with, familiar with, on the basis of, diplomacy, 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 promote, 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 cooperation, 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 host, 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 symbolic, 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 launch, 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 interconnect, 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 formerly, 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 state dinner, head of state, comfort, 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 ingredient, 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 crispy, 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 wheat, 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 flour, 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 chop, 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 mixture, 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 frying pan, mixing bowl, serve, 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 organic, 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 balanced, 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 steam, 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 constitutional, 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 require, require, source, 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 hardy, hearty, hardy, by law, load with, definitely, 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 distinct, 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 agreeable, 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 unpleasant, 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 interaction, 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 familiarity, 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 expectation, 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 look back, 2-4, intangible, 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 heritage, 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 infinite, 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 source, 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 creativity, 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 diversity, 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 pass on, performance, 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 traditional, 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 costume, 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 unique, 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 impressed, 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 definitely, 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 offer, 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 tradition, 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 folk, 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 register, 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 symbol, 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 check out, take a class, sign up for, handcraft, 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 surround, 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 craft, 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 manufacture, 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 extinct, 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 ensure, 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 artisan, 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 profit, 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 mass-produced, massproduced, massproduced, mass-produced, method, 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 pottery, 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 clay, 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 mold, 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 coat, 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 flame, 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 date back, on the spot, red earth, practical, 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 nowadays, 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 avoid, 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 cherish, 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 step by step, life lesson, entirely, 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 typical, 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 reflect, 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 surface, 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 accurate, 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 formula, 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 ratio, 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 laborious, 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 polish, 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 pass down, trade secret, degree, degre, degree, passion, 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 generation, 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 harsh, H-A-R-S-H, H-A-R-S-H, harsh, unbearable, U-N-B-E-A-R-A-B-L-E, U-N-B-E-A-R-A-B-L-E, unbearable, dissolve, D-I-S-S-O-L-V-E, D-I-S-S-O-L-V-E, dissolve, collective, C-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-V-E, C-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-V-E, collective, identity, I-D-E-N-T-I-T-Y, I-D-E-N-T-I-T-Y, identity, end up, involve, I-N-V-O-L-V-E, I-N-V-O-L-V-E, involve, folding, F-O-L-D-I-N-G, F-O-L-D-I-N-G, folding, manual, M-A-N-U-A-L, M-A-N-U-A-L, manual, reserve, R-E-S-E-R-V-E, R-E-S-E-R-V-E, reserve, material, M-A-T-E-R-I-A-L, M-A-T-E-R-I-A-L, material, royal, R-O-Y-A-L, R-O-Y-A-L, royal, used to, split, S-P-L-I-T, S-P-L-I-T, split, strip, S-T-R-I-P, S-T-R-I-P, strip, rib, R-I-B, R-I-B, rib, framework, F-R-A-M-E-W-O-R-K, F-R-A-M-E-W-O-R-K, framework, apply, A-P-P-L-Y, A-P-P-L-Y, apply, attach, A-T-T-A-C-H, A-T-T-A-C-H, attach, plain, P-L-A-I-N, P-L-A-I-N, plain, determination, D-E-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-I-O-N, D-E-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-I-O-N, determination, now that, stand by, treat, T-R-E-A-T, T-R-E-A-T, treat, specialize, S-P-E-C-I-A-L-I-Z-E, S-P-E-C-I-A-L-I-Z-E, specialize, describe, D-E-S-C-R-I-B-E, D-E-S-C-R-I-B-E, describe, steam, S-T-E-A-M, S-T-E-A-M, steam, ferment, F-E-R-M-E-N-T, F-E-R-M-E-N-T, ferment, batter, B-A-T-T-E-R, B-A-T-T-E-R, batter, stretch, S-T-R-E-T-C-H, S-T-R-E-T-C-H, stretch, represent, R-E-P-R-E-S-E-N-T, R-E-P-R-E-S-E-N-T, represent, stick to, underfloor, U-N-D-E-R-F-L-O-O-R, U-N-D-E-R-F-L-O-O-R, underfloor, movable, M-O-V-A-B-L-E, M-O-V-A-B-L-E, movable, grab, G-R-A-B, G-R-A-B, grab, gain, G-A-I-N, G-A-I-N, gain, regardless of, foreigner, F-O-R-E-I-G-N-E-R, F-O-R-E-I-G-N-E-R, foreigner, custom, C-U-S-T-O-M, C-U-S-T-O-M, custom, tool, T-O-O-L, T-O-O-L, tool, hang, H-A-N-G, H-A-N-G, hang, arrange, A-R-R-A-N-G-E, A-R-R-A-N-G-E, arrange, rhythmical, R-H-Y-T-H-M-I-C-A-L, R-H-Y-T-H-M-I-C-A-L, rhythmical, necessary, N-E-C-E-S-S-A-R-Y, N-E-C-E-S-S-A-R-Y, necessary, folktale, swing, S-W-I-N-G, S-W-I-N-G, swing, upper, U-P-P-E-R, U-P-P-E-R, upper, overflow, O-V-E-R-F-L-O-W, O-V-E-R-F-L-O-W, overflow, fairly, F-A-I-R-L-Y, F-A-I-R-L-Y, fairly, rescue, R-E-S-C-U-E, R-E-S-C-U-E, rescue, intelligence, I-N-T-E-L-L-I-G-E-N-C-E, N, C, E. Intelligence. Intelligence. Lay down. Lay down. Souvenir. S, O, U, V, E, N, I, R. SOUVENIR. Souvenir. Typically. T, Y, P, I, C, A, L, L, Y. TYPICALLY. Typically. Reveal. R, E, V, E, A, L. REVEAL. Reveal. Theory. T, H, E, O, R, Y. THEORY. Theory. Generally. G, E, N, E, R, A, L, L, Y. GENERALLY. Generally. Originate. O, R, I, G, I, N, A, T, E. ORIGINATE. Originate. Known as. Known as. Art. A, R, T. ART. Art. Defend. D, E, F, E, N, D. DEFEND. Defend. Wrap. W, R, A, P. WRAP. Wrap. Cloth. C, L, O, T, H. CLOTH. Cloth. Literally. L, I, T, E, R, A, L, L, Y. LITERALLY. Literally. Especially. E, S, P, E, C, I, A, L, L, Y. ESPECIALLY. Especially. Disappointed. D, I, S, A, P, P, O, I, N, T, E, D. DISAPPOINTED. Disappointed. Process. P, R, O, C, E, S, S. PROCESS. Process. Material. M, A, T, E, R, I, A, L. MATERIAL. Material. Tap. T, A, P. TAP. Tap. Decade. D, E, C, A, D, E. DECADE. Decade. 10. Experimental. E, X, P, E, R, I, M, E, N, T, A, L. EXPERIMENTAL. Experimental. Exhibition. E, X, H, I, B, I, T, I, O, N. EXHIBITION. Exhibition. Block. B, L, O, C, K. BLOCK. Block. Keep, from. Keep, from. 2 1.